Leo, what's going on, Leo? We're here for September. Can't believe it's the fall already, almost the fall. We just wrapped up Leo season. It went so quick, but it was so dope. I hope you guys enjoyed your birthday season and had a blast. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support you show to the channel. You know, you guys keep coming back. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what we got going on for you. We got some planetary alignments we got to talk about. So let me get the cards out while we talk about that. It's a lot of major stuff going on. We got planets coming out of retrograde, which is amazing. So, you know, the heavy energies that we went through the summer are going to start to lift. All right, so that's good news. I want to talk about that. So let's start with Mercury and Libra. Mercury is all about communication. It's all about how you process information, you know, that someone tells you, something that you saw, or, you know, something that you come to a conclusion of, something you heard, or it's just, you know, communication between you and another person. It could also represent TV, the news, things like that. Emails, okay, text messages. It talks about communication as far as travel as well. All right, local travel, things you do around your neighborhood, local news around your neighborhood. And then we have that in the house of Libra. Libra is all about partnerships, all about relationships. It's whether it's a business relationship, a best friend connection, a brother and sister bond, whether it's an intimate lover connection, you know, a daughter and a mother, anybody that you relate to or that you have a connection with. All right, this also talks about legal affairs in this house as well, legal and politics. Real life scenario that we're seeing right now with Mercury and Libra, and it's going to turn up even more, is, you know, political coverage of the elections and political bullshit that's going on, and people who were breaking laws, going to church, going to court. Bannon right now, remember Bannon, that Trump fired? Well, now his name is resurfacing, and because he's going to court and things like that. You know, the RNC and the DNC just finished up, you know, with their official party members, and, you know, stating who's running. And so you're going to see a lot of that, all about elections. All right. Venus is in Leo on the 6th of this month of September. So Venus is all about how you love. In a man's chart, your Venus, if you look at what placement is there, your Venus is who you look for as far as characteristics that you look for in your ideal partner. It's romantic characteristics. So what is the ideal woman for you? Well, if you're a guy and you like women, you're going to look at your Venus to find out what characteristics you are most drawn to in reference to a romantic connection. If you want to look at the the energy that you're most drawn to sexually, you're going to look at your Mars. And that's for women too. Look at your Mars. Now, Leo. So yeah, Venus is all about, you know, what you love in a person, or how you show love, you know, and it's in the house of Leo. Leo is all about creativity. It's all about children. It's all about what you like to do for fun, recreational activities, things like that. It's all about the speculative markets, everything from Wall Street down to you going to the OTB, you know, to bet on the races. So bingo, all that type of stuff, the lottery, all that type of stuff where you have the opportunity to win is the speculative markets, whether you're talking Bitcoin to bingo, okay? All in between. So, you know, with Venus there, people are going to be doing what they love, whatever it is that they like to do for fun, because that's what Leo rules, the house of fun, the house of leisure. What you like to do on your downtime when you're not grinding and working. What do you do to relax? What do you do to have fun? So people are going to be tapping into that energy now more than ever. And also, on the lover's tip, you know, Leo rules the house of your lovemaking style. Like, you know, whatever turns you on. It could be something as simple as whatever type of foreplay you like to, you know, if you have a fetish. You know, it also rules the creative, live on stage type energy. So artistry of all sorts. It rules cinema as well. So we're talking about a lot of good movies coming out, and we talk about lovemaking style. So, you know, some people may like to watch porn, but people are going to be in the mood to do something really creative in the bedroom. So, you know, if your partnership is, you know, funny, or things are going on with you and your partner and you're stuck in a rut, use these energies and take advantage and spice things up in the bedroom. All right, we got Mars going in retrograde in Aries. Mars rules Aries. So when Mars is in retrograde, Mars is usually the warrior. Just think about him out in the field with his sword, doing away with all of the enemies that are coming towards him, nonstop fighting. Mars fights to the death, to the end. Like, you literally have to put Mars out for him to stop fighting. That's just his energy and who he is. The Mars in you is that fighter in you. It's that fight or flight response in you when something happens. It's that survival skill, okay? That survival energy that comes up when you scared and you got to fight, okay? Now, it's in retrograde in Aries. It starts on the 9th and it's going to be all throughout to about Thanksgiving. So during this time, Mars, who's that fighter, he's going to be chilling. He's going to be finding things to do that he enjoys besides fighting. There's nothing that he loves doing more, but he also understands balance and he has to take a break from it. So he's going to be finding other things to do that he enjoys. So, there's not going to be a whole lot of rah fighting. There's going to be one exception to that. But a lot of people are just more in a loving mood, more of a relaxing mood, more of wanting to have fun. Okay? So that's what we're going to be seeing. So Mars wants to have fun too. So Mars is going to be chilling, hanging out, having fun. Now Mars will still kick ass if he need to, but he's taking a break right now. He's on furlough. Okay, so understand that. So as far as those of you who are in business, if your numbers are predicated on, if you're sales and numbers person, you have to keep in mind that things may slow down. Or for some of you, it might be the opposite. It may speed up like never before. But you're going to see either one extreme or the other. But you're going to see some change, okay? So Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus. Taurus is the house of, how you make your money. Capricorn is the house of, your reputation as far as what you do to make money. So Capricorn is like, okay, oh yeah, I went to law school, I'm a lawyer. Taurus is, okay, well, what law do you practice in and how many cases have you won and how much money do you get from it, So with Uranus in Taurus, Uranus is a planet of surprises. It's a planet of your individuality, your uniqueness, who you are as an individual. Your rebellious nature when you're like, nah, I'm not doing this, enough's enough. I'm going to go against the status quo. It's all about the inner genius in you, that inventor in you, that brilliant individual. That's your Uranus energy. That energy is also someone who's a little bit off the beaten path, a little weird, your uniqueness, that weirdo in you too. All right. And when we combine that with how you make money, you're gonna start seeing, a lot of unique people, where it's not gonna be so cookie cutter anymore when you look around, you're still gonna get that traditional, image that you may see, but you're going to start seeing a lot of unique people doing a lot of unique things to make money, and they're going to be doing it on the internet because Uranus rules the internet. It rules forward thinking. It rules technology. It rules IT. It rules sci-fi, science fiction, and moving above and beyond of what we're into, So you're going to see a lot of people taking things to the new level. You're going to see a lot of new inventions. A lot of it could be because of COVID. So like the vaccine that's coming out, or that they're trying to put out for Uranus. That, to me, will fall under a combination of Pluto and Uranus as well. But, it's going to be a change in how people make money. Some of you are making money online now, where you weren't before. Some of you are working remotely from home, where you weren't before, doing things via technology to make money. So let's talk about the planets that are going direct. Yay, because they're going direct. So we got 3 planets going direct by October 3rd. So we got Jupiter going direct on September 11th. But later in the month, we have Capricorn going direct in Capricorn. Okay, let's start again. The house of Capricorn. We got 3 planets in there that are retrograde. Between September 11th and October 3rd, the 3 planets that are in there that are going retrograde are going to be going direct. That's Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, good fortune. And in a woman's chart, those are the ideal characteristics that you're going to look for a romantic partner. Okay, so somebody that you will fall in love with. Whatever your Jupiter placement is, if you're a woman, those are the characteristics you would look for in your man. All right. Now, if you want to look for the characteristics, the sexual characteristics you like about a man, usually your Mars is different than your Jupiter. I haven't seen anybody's chart yet where they're both the same, but I'm sure it could be. I'm sure it is. So if you have both your Jupiter and your Mars the same, shout me out in the comments. I would love to look at your chart and chat it up about you, chat it up with you rather, about, that energy. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about with Jupiter. Jupiter's all about good luck, good fortune. And so we have that in the house of career. So a lot of people, they're going to be doing better in their career. Some people have changed careers. And as a result, with that Uranus and Taurus energy, people are going to be making money. There's a lot of people who are going to be making a lot of money doing a lot of positive things in their career endeavors, okay? Saturn is going direct in the house of Capricorn as well, which has to do with your career endeavors. Saturn is all about rules, regulation, protocol. So we see this changes globally. For example, if you go into a doctor's office, never before did you see it where as soon as you come in, they got the gun pointed to your head, trying to take your temperature. They make you stand in a certain place so that you can talk to the nurse. The nurse has got a mask on. Everybody in there's got masks on. You got to wear a mask to go in now. This is what we're seeing now across the board. So Saturn is Father Time. It's rules and regulations, the things that you normally do, patterns, procedures, policy, things like that. All that is changing now because of COVID. So we see that in these, even in our offices where we work. A lot of us now have to wear masks. There's protocol you have to go through before you can come in now. Or, when you're out in the hallway, you have to wear a mask, or just things like that. All right. And like I said, Saturn rules time. So Saturn is all about changing the routines and the rules and the regulations based on time. We're in a new time now. We're post-COVID. So we can't be doing a whole lot of the same thing that we did pre-COVID. It's just not going to work. If we do, then a lot more people are going to get sick is what they're telling us. So one more planet we'll talk about. We'll get into your reading. I'm just waiting for these cards to come out. Neptune's in retrograde in the house of Pisces. Now Neptune is all about illusions, glamorizing things. It's all about the creative imagination as well. So this is translation to your liars, people who make shit up, people who tell you, oh yeah, I went to Yale. But in reality, when you look at their record, they was only there for 2 weeks and got kicked out. But they'll give you the illusion, they'll leave it at that, where, oh yeah, I went to Yale. You know what I mean? And make it think like they don't say any more about it, or however else, whatever else comes after it, you would just be under the impression that this person, okay, they went to Yale. But the reality of it is they was only there for 2 months. So that's what Neptune in retrograde is you finding out the reality of things. Now that's just something minor and simple, but there are more difficult, challenging situations that are, facing the reality. Though people are facing the reality of it now. And people are not happy. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of people who are frustrated. If you see people around you frustrated, or if you're one of those people frustrated because you didn't do something that you should have done, you weren't, you weren't doing the things you should have done karmically, so that you could be in a place of where you're going to benefit. You're going to be seeing people around you benefit. Hopefully you will be one of them. All right, so just keep that in mind. So that's what we got for the planetary alignments. We got 2 more cards we need to get out here, and we're going to get your reading going. 2 more cards for Leo, please. These last 2 don't want to come out. This is your hopes and the outcome. They don't want to come out. What's your hopes, Leo, in this situation? Thank you. All right, we need your outcome here. Just one too many. 1 more for Leo, please. Thank you. All right, Leo. Let's see what we got going on for you. All right, I'll show you the cards too. So the overall energy here is the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 8 of Coin in reverse, and the 9 of Wands upright. So I feel like somebody is remorseful about the lack of time, effort, and energy that they put into a situation. Yeah, I feel that strongly. I feel like somebody is very regretful about not putting in effort and energy into a situation. I feel like someone is regretful that they were very I feel like someone was guarded or defensive or put the defenses up against someone. And they could have done more. I feel like they could have done more. They feel like they could have done more. Somebody feels like they could have done a lot more. I feel like somebody's got their guard up against someone though. They're not upset or angry anymore, but they're still feeling a bit guarded, or they're guarding themselves while they're healing. I feel like somebody's healing as well. So let's see what these current energies are about. So we got the moon here in reverse, clarified with the tower. The tower in reverse. So it's like with the moon in reverse here, this is telling me that there was something that was revealed, and as a result, you avoided a disaster in a situation, or you revealed, a disaster. You revealed the effects of something that happened to you, and it was a disaster. All right, like you're in the after effects of it now. I feel like that's what these two cards represented. The fact that there was a heartbreak here. Okay, and I feel like someone realizes that they put too much work into a situation, or they shouldn't have put work into a situation, or somebody didn't put work in. And so as a result, with this tower in reverse here, they may have averted a disaster by letting the situation go. But they're remaining guarded and defensive about it. In the past, we have the Hermit in reverse, major arcana energy. So in the past here, this is somebody who wasn't really looking at themselves as the problem. They were looking outside of themselves for a solution or for the problem instead of looking within. And as a result of doing that, we have the Page of Coin energy here. As a result of doing that, somebody maybe reached out to someone or accepted a friendship from someone who I feel as if you in the past you went through something. Now it doesn't have to. You went through something in the past with a relationship. Okay, there was a relationship that you didn't see the error of your ways, and you reached out, met someone new, and then now it's like you're feeling like you're like there's a sparring match between you and this person. I feel like you don't trust them. Okay, so this could be someone who's coming back to you, someone who broke your heart in the past, someone who didn't want to put any effort or energy into the connection. I feel like you've confirmed this about them in the past, and I feel like they're coming forward again to reach out to you. Okay, you left them. You realized that they were up to no good with the moon in reverse, and so with the tower in reverse, you left them behind because in the past you've been through too much with them. All right, but they're coming back with the Page of Pentacles, and your mind is like, okay, what does this person want? I gotta watch myself with them. I gotta guard myself with them. This person is up to no good. What the fuck are they here for? Excuse my language. Why are they here? But this Five of Swords energy has got you on edge. Like you're on warrior mode right now. It's not time for no pleasantries. It's like, what the fuck do you want? This is what I'm feeling strongly. Now in your fears here, we have the Death card. All right, so I feel like you're afraid your feelings have changed towards this person, or this person's feelings have changed towards you, because how they see you is the King of Swords reverse. So they see you as somebody who's very cold, somebody who is not dealing with their bullshit, someone who will cut them off, someone who has cut them off, because the kings are about action. So this is someone who sees you as someone who, will cut them off. You've already cut them off. Because in your hopes here, we have the Seven of Coin reverse. Because you were hoping that you wouldn't have to cut this person off. You were hoping that this wasn't over with the death energy in your fears. Death energy in your fears tells me you were afraid to let this go. You didn't want to let this go. You didn't want to let it die. You wanted it to work out. But I feel like in your hopes, you're afraid that no matter what you did, it didn't work out. You put in all this work, effort, energy, and time, and the situation hasn't worked out for you to benefit you. Now the outcome is judgment in reverse. You're realizing and looking back at the wrong choice you made, is what I'm feeling here. Now in the recent future, we have the devil in reverse. So this is you realizing you made a wrong decision about allowing this person in your life or back into your life, and you have changed that. You've changed that. So I feel like this person broke your heart in the past with the Three of Swords reverse and the Eight of Coin reverse. They broke your heart in the past, and so I feel like they're coming back for you, Leo, for whatever reason. They're coming back, but they're coming back with selfish ways and selfish intention. I don't feel it's anything that's going to benefit you, and you realize that, because I feel like you've been through this before. You have been through this with this person before. Some of you, you may not have been through this with this person before, but you've been through this situation before. You know how it works. But the majority of you is the same person coming back. Yeah, because the beautiful energy is that, you have the devil in reverse and you have the tower in reverse. So it's like you averted a disaster. You averted going back into that hell. It's like, oh, hell no, we're not going back into that again. That's why I was like, you were like, what the hell, what the fuck do you want? We not doing this again. Like, you can't possibly think I'm going to do this again with you, is what I'm feeling here. And I'm feeling you getting very defensive and you wanting to, like you trying to like, look, I'm trying not to lose my cool with you, is what I'm feeling here. I'm trying really hard not to lose my cool with you. Like, I feel like there, violence could be, I feel like somebody's feeling like I might have to hurt this person. I feel that energy. I really do. And I usually don't say that in readings because I usually don't feel that, but I'm feeling that very strongly here. I feel like there was some violence for some of you in this situation, and this person could be coming back to you again, but you're trying to avoid it. It's like this person could be trying to get you to pop off so that you could be arrested or get locked up. You got to be careful. Okay, remember, Mercury's in Libra right now. A lot of people are going to be getting sued. A lot of people going to court. A lot of people, getting arrested. A lot of people getting released from jail. Like, it's a lot going on in the judicial system right now. All right, so you don't want to be caught up in that, especially during, this fresh out of, we're still in the pandemic stages in many places in this country. So you really don't want to be caught up in legal systems where the legal system is not open 2 days out of the week or 3 days out of the week because of COVID. Like, you don't want to be in that type of situation because, processing is going to take you 3 or 4 times longer and you never know what could happen. But yeah, this is what I'm feeling like is going on for you here. Like, you're guarded against this person. You block this person. I feel like with this Nine of Wands energy, you block them. You're like, no, I'm good, thank you. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, this person is coming back. Or what this could be is this could be you reminiscing about the situation. All right, because this could be past, present, or future energies. You could be reminiscing or just looking back, retrospection, in reference to this communication with this person, trying to figure out, what it was so that you learn your lesson moving forward so that you don't have to deal with this again. Once you learn the lesson, the universe will close out that cycle and this type of energy won't approach you again. You won't have to deal with it again. And if you do, it's not going to be anything that you couldn't see. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Listen, Leo, we're going to go to the extended because I want to talk about what's going on here with your fears. Like, you're fearing that the situation is over between you two. You're really fearing that. But I feel like you're standing your ground and you're saying, you know what, I really loved you. I wanted to be with you. I thought you were super dope. But I realized that that's not the case. And so as a result, Leo, you're a fixed energy. But this is what makes you so powerful and one of the dopest of the zodiac is no matter how you feel about someone, it's like you will fight no matter what it is you're feeling. You will fight to the death. Like, your heart is in it 110%. Now, you could have been in it 110% with this person, but at the same time, you are not going to let this person play you ever again. Nobody else is going to play you like this ever again. It don't matter because you love them. Like, you put that to the side real quick when you realize that this person is deceiving you, and that's what this is all about in your fears, and you still love this person, but at the same time, you realize, yeah, this is not going to work. I got to get you out of my life because you're putting me in a situation where I'm compromising my being, my essence, who I am, And I can't have that. I can't have that. So that's what I'm feeling for you strongly. So we're going to go to the extended. We're going to clarify all of this, get a little bit more into it, find out, what is it that was going on with you and this person in the past here. What are they coming to you about? Because I got coin here. I got two cards that speak to money. So, what is this about? We're going to examine if it's about money or if it has something to do with money. Maybe somebody calling you, asking you for money, and you're like, nah, I gave you money before, and I'm not giving you any more because you didn't give me my money back. I don't got time for you. I'm blocking you. It could be something as simple as that. It don't have to be a love situation. It could be a family member like, yeah, you always calling asking for money, and I gave you money before, but you never paid me back. So you know what? How about you don't ask? Because how about I don't got it? You know what I mean? And that's just the way it's going to be for you. So it could be something like that. All right, but we'll go to the extended. So if this resonated as is, Leo, let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the extended, or I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out.